thing. All right, so let's go to the second question. I got another question for you though that I wanted to ask you, and I didn't feel like, you know what I mean. So before I lose my track, what do you think something that America could do better with? And let's stay away from the legal system just because we were just there.
Yeah, absolutely. Something to go better with is I've been thinking about this a lot. Like we've instilled too much power in the government. Democracy is supposed to mean that we control what happens. Our elected leaders, we've given too much power, and like the Electoral College has essentially been assembled so that our vote will influence that, but at the end of the day doesn't mean shit. And that's shown in elections in the last 20 years even. The fact that we put that much power in it, people just think like, well, there's nothing I can do. Why would I vote? It doesn't matter anyway. It shouldn't be like
Especially
that.
our generation.
Yeah, this country was founded on the principle that we don't like that, and we as a collective are forming a government that works for us. We've gotten to the point where there's like a 5%, and the rest of us just deal with those decisions that are made.
Yeah.
Like it's separated by money at this point, by class. We definitely need.
Big time.
I'm not saying we need to revolt and throw Molotovs, which I'm all for, but like that's not gonna get the same effect because people could band together and find a way to be like, yo, they're running fucking whatever they want, and we just kind of live off whatever is decided by whoever's elected every 4 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that's something we absolutely need to fix. We need more say in our own government.
Yeah. I can't like disagree with any of that. I wish I had something to like go on with, but you explained that pretty well. So I'm going to me.
All right.
So I feel like talking a little bit today. I like our elections, man. It might not be perfect, but I like the fact that we get to watch 20 Democrats go up and argue with each other. I think that's awesome, man. They might not all be good. Most of them are pretty dumb. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't vote for like 90% of them. Like, I got my favorites. I like Kamala Harris, and I like the chick from Hawaii. I like Warren. She's not bad. She's not bad. I can't do Biden. And Sanders is awesome, but I can't see him actually being president. Like, I would vote for him, but I know there's enough other people in the country that will never vote for someone that's a self-proclaimed socialist for him to make it through. You know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. But that's my favorite. I like the elections. I like looking and watching them.
I like all of the... I don't know, it feels like a charade for really something to watch. Like, I like the idea of it. It just bothers me that after all of this, like through selection, we can decide which two are going to go up for candidacy, and we don't acknowledge that there's how much 6, 7 other parties are to vote for that aren't Republican and
they never
Democratic.
Make it
they never make it because people see those two. Those are the pills we're going to vote for. And when you get there, once those two are there, your vote, what it's supposed to have is influence on the Electoral College. But even with like Bush's his second time getting into office, like he didn't win the popular vote, but he won the Electoral College vote, and that's what brought him in. So like at the end of the day, it feels like what you voted didn't mean shit. Yeah. Everything up to there, y'all selected the two that are going at it, but at that point, you're given two options to a higher power and said you pick. Yeah. And it's kind of fucked because you could believe they could have two totally different sets of ideals, and if you work that hard to get that one there, you're really just rolling some dice and seeing like if you get that one. Yeah. I don't. Like, it just feels broken to me. At a certain point, like it works all the way up to the absolute. And where there's two candidates, which is bullshit, because there should just be two. I don't like the fact that it's always Republican, Democrat. I don't like that at all. Especially because most of the people that are Republican or Democrat have been a Republican or Democrat. Their entire life. The opposite. Or they've switched. Exactly. They've switched over like, I disagree with these people more than I disagree with these people. And it's, come on, it's nonsense to me. Like, absolutely. I absolutely believe that you should be able to run as an independent and fully get recognized and be able to come as president. Because both of these parties are slimy. Both of them. And if you get elected by the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, basically all you're saying, if I actually win this, then next time I get elected, I don't have to argue with anyone on this side of the thing. And the whole thing's nonsense to me, man. Like, Trump should not ever been president. No, that was really... I remember being in New York. I'd rather have Schwarzenegger as president than remember 2015 Trump, being in New York and seeing, like, this is when there's still, like, 10 candidates for Republican. And one of them was... the brain surgeon, I can't remember his name right now. He had done surgery, and a friend of mine the year before, this dude was like top brain surgeon in the country. I was like, yo, that man's intelligent. And then I saw Donald Trump was also in that, and I was like, that's a joke. That's not gonna happen. The biggest. And people kept being like, I'd vote for him. It'd be funny. I thought it was a joke for the longest.
For the longest
time, and I was like, people were like, "I'll vote for him, that'd be funny." I was like, "No, don't. That man's a psychopath."
Don't do that.
And then when like I actually woke up and like, yo, Trump won, I was like, "This is a fucking bad joke."
Yo, I don't remember what country it was. There was somewhere over in England. They had a comedian get elected. It was like mayor or governor or shit for like 4 years. The same type of shit. And he's like, I didn't really want to get elected. You know what I mean? But Trump's not like that. Trump wanted to get elected. Trump wanted to get elected for so long. He was saying that back in like the 80s and the 90s and stuff.
And it blew my mind because I remember waking up and I was like, dude, like this was a joke that went too
far. Our president was in Home Alone.
The punchline. Oh, God.
Our president was in Home Alone, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.